and welcome. Half of my recording was deleted. Very sorry. My throat's a little sore at the moment, so I'll be a little more silent during this video. And I just have a little bit of a flu here. So, my thought process of creating this character was that Big Mama Turtle has a very mothery vibe, saying the mama part. And the character is fairly cute and her art is very well done. So I will try and create it as best as I can. Stay tuned and see the final product. Or if you just don't want to watch the entire video and just see the final product, you don't want to listen to me talking all the time, you can just skip to the end of the video if you would like. And now starting from this point, I was getting ready to do the skirt and finish the outcome of the outfit. And so as you can see, I used the jacket and an extra for the for part of the outfit. The rest is just this plain pink shirt, and I just really enjoy making characters of YouTubers or just creating characters. So I decided to try Big Mama Turtle this time. And as you can tell, I am trying to create the face on her character at the moment. I just wanted to test out how the color inside the mouth was doing. I didn't exactly like it that much, so I decided to change it to a lighter color. It looks much better now, and I'm not trying to make it look like a gacha heater. I'm just creating so you know that blush stuff that some characters have in between the eyes. I'm trying to do that without destroying everything. So it's a little hard if you don't expect much from other things and gacha club, or if you don't expect much from other mobile games, well, try not to discriminate them. And so I hope you enjoy the character at the end. As you can see, I finished the blush. Now I'm just going to move it around and try and see what looks good. This is me trying to figure out what to do, but then I realized the mouth was open, and so I decided to try and find a good close position, and I kept clicking around and didn't find a good one until a little later. So, yeah, that's what I usually do. So, welcome to my channel. I'm just clicking the socks now, the shoes and socks. Didn't exactly like the blue at the moment, so I decided to change it to a pink color later. And Big Mama Turtle has a reputation of using pink in her character. If you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, you should really actually check it out. It's a very good one. I was deciding if I should use gloves or not, but I decided not to. And one of my other characters that I'm not going to show, I use a little bit of an extra on the knees that looked lower down onto the ankles, so I decided to try and use that again, but onto the knees and use it as socks. Now, Big Mama Turtle is the queen of reacting at the moment, so I didn't want to use the crown, so I kept looking around, couldn't really find anything good for the character, so I decided not to use a hat. And so then I remembered Big Mama Turtle has ears, and so I decided to go looking around, and I remembered these ones. These ones were a very good pair of ears, and so I decided to use these ones. They were very pretty ones, actually. And the final product, you can tell I really enjoyed them if I kept them there. Now, I'm just going to try and pick out the right position for them, because it is actually fairly hard to have a floating ear on top of someone's head, and that doesn't exactly look too right, actually. So I decided to move it around a little bit until I found a good spot, and so I did. And then I decided to choose the colors around, and that wasn't too much of a light color, and so I changed it to the next one down, and it looked better. And then I decided to do the ear, inner ear, and that one looked very nice, and so then I copied onto the other ear. It looks very nice, actually. I'm surprised how good it turned out at the end. Yeah, I'm just wondering what else I can do, but then I remembered the tail, so I decided to try and find a good tail. And I really didn't know what sort of tail to use, so I decided to just click and see if I could find something right. And so then I just clicked, and then I found this one. This one actually looked really good with the character and went well. So I decided to move it around a little bit until I found a good position. And sometimes I just forget what I'm doing half the time, and so then I just move the pages until I remembered what I was doing. And I put the colors in, and then I just figured out what I'm going to do next. But then I decided to put a little scarf on her because it looks actually very cute at the moment. I'm losing a lot of breath doing this, aren't I? Yeah. So then I decided to try and put some little freckles onto the character, and it looks actually very nice with the freckles. I don't regret using them. It makes it look very cute. I just wanted to try and put it in a patch, and so I just had to switch them around so then the freckles wouldn't be on top. And I didn't actually, just wanted to check out the positioning, and so I decided to just try and move it around until I found the right spot. And then I decided to swap them over, change the color of the patch so it doesn't look like another mark. And so then I was wondering what else to do now. Just kept clicking until I figured something out, and then I remembered, let's just decorate some more. And so I decided to try and decorate the patch. It actually turned out pretty well with that shape. I don't know how, but I tried to use it as a hip and it didn't quite work. And so then I decided to try and put it on the patch. It worked very well, but it couldn't stay its original size, so I had to shrink it down a little bit. It's a little shovel shape in it, but I got it in there. So I'm actually pretty proud of actually coming up with this, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I might be quiet for a little bit, I don't know at this point, so I'm still trying to figure out the mechanics of mouse games, and this might be one of them. I'm just trying to find a cute little accessory again because I like accessories. So I decided to try and find something else, kept looking at these little hair bits, and then I found the duck. The duck was actually pretty cute. I kept looking at them to try and see if I could find anything else, but no. So I decided to change the duck up a little bit, and then I figured out, how big did I make the forehead? So then I just ignored my question and kept moving on because I do not want to think about that at the moment. Because that's a question that I'm never going to be answered with how much hair I put on that head. Now let's make it a cute little yellow duck like the odd duckling. That outline was a little too bright, so I decided to try and lower it down a little bit. It would actually work somehow. And so then I just kept moving it around, and then I had a great idea. What if we put a crown on the duck? So then this duck is now king or queen. I don't know which one. The duckling, Duckesty. Yeah, Duckesty, that's a nice one. What shall we name the duck? I don't know, maybe have a few ideas in the comments, or just try and no, you don't have to tell me, it's fine. I'm just trying to get the right positioning on the crown. I'm just looking at the crown at this moment, not actually watching what I'm doing with the adjustments at that time. And now I decided to actually colour the crown, because I think that's a very important part in the Duckesty, for the Duckesty. And so I decided to make it this pretty color, and I'm just going to position the character. That's from my last video. If you want to go check it out, you can. Now I'm trying to find the right background with very, very many backgrounds. It's very hard, so I decided to just go with this one. It looks like a very rainbow and pretty background, so I decided to go with it, and I'm glad I did, because look how cute the duck looks with there. Aww, I love the character as well. It's a very cute type of character. If you don't like it, you don't have to say, because I figure some of you might not like it, but oh well, I enjoyed it. It's very cute actually to me. And I'm just getting the right position to make it look very cute. Decided to make it go up a size, but it didn't look too well. The crown didn't fit in for the duckesty, and there's me misclicking again. Now, bye bye. Have a good night.